I mean, that's what the Buffalo Bills are all about right there.
Go Bills.
Girl, what is going on, Bills Mafia? How we feeling tonight? How we feeling? We got Big Cuz in the building. Welcome to another episode of Mafia Talk. It's your joy, Julian J. Mafia, Big Cuz, Pedro Pizzi in the building as always. How we feeling tonight,
What's
Cuz?
going on, everybody? How y'all doing?
I know. I mean, we could be doing better, but I know everybody feeling good that football's back. And we got Buffalo Bills. We got to see a little Josh Allen. It wasn't the best of preseason games, but we got to see a little bit some. We got to see our rookie. We got to see a little bit of offense, defense, special teams. We got to see this new kickoff. So before we start diving into the ugly of it, let's start with the good. Cuz what tell me some good things about the game on Saturday. You was there, so tell the people the atmosphere.
Oh,
How good to see everybody.
at the beginning of the game, it felt like a sellout, to be honest. But I mean, I'm gonna not lie to y'all. We stayed only till half. So yeah, like once the third stringer started going in, it was like, all right. But only because, and two, I'm gonna throw this in there too before we get into the game. Just about the new stadium. Oh my god.
Go ahead.
It was pretty.
Tell 'em.
It was cool as hell just to see like the progression from where it was last time I was at the stadium for the Kansas City playoff game. It was awesome, actually, to be honest with you. It was pretty cool. But as far as the game, man, honestly, man, I think the best part of the game for me was I kind of felt like Mitch was kind of solid.
Like Mitch, okay.
Yeah, I like the way he played. I do not. I wish they would have just let Josh finish that drive.
Yeah.
Like, I
Well,
understand.
you already know once Josh got to running, McDermott was like, "Yep, get off the field."
Oh, I'm glad you said that, because boy, did I scream when he started running out. I screamed. It's preseason. What the hell are you doing?
It's Josh. You can't take it out
Chill
of him.
out. Slide.
He did.
No, I know, but like you see the
Like-
man take off in a preseason game, it's like, dude, what are you doing?
I loved it.
No,
I loved every bit of it.
no.
I loved it. Hey, my brother Kenny, man, make sure y'all stay tuned in with my brother Kenny over here. Big things coming our way, man. He's joining the Mafia Talk channel, the family, the pod. We're going to do big things with my man Kenny. He also got his own show starting up, Mafia United. So, man, you're going to see a lot more of us coming into the future. So stay tuned, stay connected. But yeah, cuz, man, I don't know. I know everybody hate Josh running. I said it on his first show, too, that, man, fuck all that shit. This is Josh Allen. This is what he does. Let him do what we do best, because you know what happened last year when they tried to take his legs away. It wasn't the same.
Yeah,
But I do feel you. It's preseason.
All we needed was for one wrong move, and the
Right.
season's over. So
It looked like that slide hurted his butt. No,
right.
The way he slid looked like it hurt.
But I mean, other positives for me, I actually like the way Khair played.
Elam, okay, I didn't really get to see.
I seen him a little bit in the 2 quarters I was there. He made a couple good plays. I like the way he played. It's hard to see because our defense only got like a series. Our starting defense only got like a series, I think it was.
Right.
So I can't really give you like a measurement on that. But it was kind of.
Even Josh Allen said it his best too. Like, it's kind of hard to win a preseason game when you come out without a game plan. You're just going out there,
Yeah.
but you can't really do what you want to do when your playbook is limited like 25%. Like he said, there's only 25% of the playbook we was able to use. So it's kind of hard to get in a groove on what we want to do and what we want to do for the season, but also not show our hand to other teams and put film out there.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like I said, and you got to take into account this was Chicago's second preseason game.
I'm glad you said that. Yeah.
So I mean, not to say that they game planned for us, but I'm pretty sure they kind of had a feeling on what they wanted to go in and work on,
right?
More than we would. Like, obviously, I'm not worried. Now, if we show up in Pittsburgh on Saturday and we play unorganized and all the penalties and now that again, knowing that that's what we needed to work on, I'm be a little worried.
Right.
But as far as, man, listen, I don't know. There was a couple years there where the 90s Bills went 0-4 in the preseason, and they went right to the Super Bowl. So, I mean, it's just preseason.
Right. And that's another thing, just like Big Cuss said, it's just preseason. It's nothing too serious. It's our first game to the Bears' second game. So you're definitely going to see a huge difference in the readiness, the preparation coming into the game, the players and the playbook and the coaches and the scheme. So you can already tell that the Bears was a little bit more oiled than the Bills. Their players was more fluent. They vibed a lot better with their team than we did. We're still trying to hit the kinks. Not to mind you, it is preseason, but we also got a new team with young players. So definitely do not take this week one to heart. Like, this is, don't get me wrong. This season is going to be a struggle. Like, I was telling my friend earlier, man, don't be surprised in the first 4 games we go 2-2 or 1-3. I'm just saying that. Don't be surprised.
I don't know about all that.
Be surprised. I could be wrong. I very well much could be wrong. But with a new team like that, trying to really vibe and get these young guys ready, it's gonna take some time. But like because said, I'm not worried. I'm really not worried.
I'll tell you too. Shakir.
Shout out to Jason, man. I appreciate you joining the chat. Go ahead,
Shout out Jason. Khalil Shakir looked good.
Khalil
Shakir looked good. So did Coleman. I like the way Coleman looked. I felt like he got pass interference on.
Oh, he did. Definitely for that touchdown. He definitely
got that was definitely the dude was mugging him, and it's preseason for the refs too. But,
right.
But still, I like the way Shakir looked. Mm-hmm. I feel like Shakir is just ready. Like
he is ready. Exactly. Just what you said. He looks ready. And when he caught that pass and he took off the sideline, like he put some smoke and put some burners on just to get around that defender and stay in bounds and get them extra yards. Like it's preseason, dude. You don't have to do all that.
Yeah.
But you see what Shakir can do. He's Cole Beasley 2.0. I'm calling it right now. He's Cole Beasley 2.0. He has the player.
He might be a little better than Cole.
No, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like he plays like Cole Beasley, but he's faster. He's younger.
Put him on the outside too.
Yeah,
you couldn't play
more
Cole
versatile.
On the outside.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you what, too, man. That 1 or 2 plays that Curtis Samuel got left me wanting to see more. There was a couple plays that he had. I think Mitch hit him with one, and I think Josh got him one too. But I look up and I didn't even know he went to number 1. I'm like, who the hell's number 1? And then they
Curtis.
The couple of times he made a couple of plays, and it just made me go. It made me go. I can't wait to see him in the season. Like
me too. But you know what pissed me off, but then had me excited is they still want to fucking force that fucking wide receiver screen.
Oh,
they can't give that shit up.
I know.
They cannot give that play up. I swear to God. The one team that forces one play is the Bills with this motherfucking wide receiver screen. But the difference is we got Curtis Samuel now, and that shit was lovely. Seeing them cut right up the seams and getting a huge gain.
Yeah.
So that definitely was nice to see. So
go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, if we got somebody that could finally run that play, then go ahead. But I just hated seeing that fucking 50 times a game doing a receiver screen. I'm telling you, like out of 30 times we run it, we got a total of 10 yards. I'm sick and tired. Bury that play. But if Curtis Samuel can make it work, run that shit.
I'll tell you what. You know what was scary? Having fucking Ed Oliver go down first play of the game, and he's holding.
What the fuck was that?
At first, it looked like he was holding his knee. So like I'm in the crowd going, "Oh no!" Like what a way to start the fucking preseason, right? You're all pro. You're all pro defensive tackle. Just I don't know, man.
But there's no such thing. Like the Bills do not know that there's a such thing as a running back screen, a halfback screen.
Yo, I don't even remember the last time we ran a running back screen.
No, they only believe in the receiver screen.
Yeah, that's crazy. If you brought that up, considering we got James Cook, you would think they'd run that more. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Or like Jason just said, draw plays out the shotgun. That shit will be beautiful. Because you already know that as soon as Josh Allen in the shotgun and get that stuff, cock back, everybody backing off.
They killed Dallas with that.
James Cook.
They killed Dallas with the draw play.
Yeah,
that one game,
all game, all game, all game. But hold up, I think.
We got
the
T.
Queen in the building.
We got T.
The system is so damn weird. I can't scroll down, cuz.
I
Come on, cuz.
All I see is me and you.
Me and you. It said we had one in the queue, but
I heard it.
not anymore. Yeah. Anyways, I know T is still the queen from Not Your Average Podcast from Built in Buffalo. She's gonna join us later on. I know we're trying. She says she's in.
There
Okay, boom. I just heard her. Boom, boom, boom. Can I scroll down? Hey, there we go.
There it is.
Not to waste your time, folks. We got the queen herself. T is still in the building.
Hey.
How you feeling tonight?
Hey,
Queen?
how you doing? I'm so sorry. I don't know what was going on.
What's going on? T,
Good.
long time no see.
I know how you been.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excellent, actually. Good.
We
to be
ready?
here.
You ready?
Thank
You ready for the season?
I am so ready for the season. I'm
Me
so
too.
off season to me is just a bunch of wah 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 wah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It's time to get to the nitty gritty.
absolutely, absolutely.
Play some ball.
And we got to get to the nitty gritty because that showing on Saturday.
Yeah.
Woo! What is going on?
That's a different Bills team that I don't want to talk about.
Yeah, but you know
That's what it reminded me of.
It just seems like it always happened though, because Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
it's like, and then we bounce back from that. So it's like, you know, I guess we can get up in arms because of poor effort by the Buffalo Bills and us as fans knowing what they're capable of, and it looked shitty. It just looked.
It did.
It looks so sloppy. I don't know. I didn't think they were going to come out that flat and that sloppy.
Well, you know, I mean, I like the when they took Josh. I thought Mitch got into a pretty decent rhythm in those first couple of.
It's funny you said that because you could tell Trubisky hangs out with Josh Allen and watches him a lot.
Yeah.
Because the way he's playing and the way he wants to run looks just like Josh. And I'm like, you're not Josh.
You can't run that like the one he ran for the first down.
Yep.
If Josh was Josh would have got like
he's gone.
Yeah, but
I also do believe that if Josh would have stayed in and if Josh wouldn't have ran, and coach was like, no.
I think that's why they vote. Yeah, because I was kind of upset. I was upset that they didn't let him finish that drive. He started.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
He said
I was like, okay, they're gonna come out and he's gonna finish the drive because I wanted him to finish the drive because it would have been a touchdown. I think.
Absolutely, me too, 100%. We were driving. Josh was starting to get a rhythm.
Yes, he was.
And you know what? I know, guys. I don't know if I can't speak for you two, but when I was there, my heart dropped when he ran. I'm not gonna lie.
I was hyped. I don't care. I was hyped. I'm like, let's go, Josh.
I was like, does he know this is preseason?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, yeah. Listen, but like, I feel like once he did that running play, you could just tell like the rust kind of just. He was like, all right, we're back. All right, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
I think he has a
time out real quick. Time out real quick because I know we all get deep in conversation quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
First,
you got your.
No, all good. Tell the people how they can find you, what you got going on.
Good call.
My bad. So I am T. I have two podcasts: Tea Time with Robin that drops on live on Thursday, drops on Friday, and I have Not Your Average Podcast on the 716 with Mike. Live on Thursday at 2:00, drops on Saturday in a podcast. So yeah, you can find me anywhere in the social media streets. I'm everywhere. So yeah, you follow me, I'll follow you back. If not,
follow her on Twitter. Definitely a great follow on Twitter, Facebook.
Keeping me on it. I'm telling you, I look for your posts every day because I can't keep up with it at work. So yeah,
T put in a lot of work. She definitely stays up on everything. So everybody in Mafia Talk right now, definitely, definitely shoot T Estelle a follow on Facebook.
Thank you.
Keep you on the latest updates on the Bills. Definitely follow her on Twitter as well. She's always occupying the spaces. Great conversations. Definitely look for her.
Yeah. Something like that. We don't take ourselves too serious at all. So, you know.
We're Bills fans, but you're still a great follow. Like I said, I got my own stream, my own platform. I'm a podcaster, but I still follow you, listen to you, and support everybody. So
thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I definitely be trying to catch your show while I'm at work when I got some downtime. I know
Thank
you
you.
see me in there sometimes when I try
I
to
do.
comment it. Yeah.
You know, I'll holler at you.
Yeah, I get a little break between 2 and 2:15, so I'll be trying to get in there when I can, you know.
Cool. Thank you. I
Nice.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. Now we got that out the way. Let's get dive back in to what we really want to talk about. Where we want to start? I know T already said she didn't like the outing and what she's seen. So let me just pass you the mic right now. What did you like in that game on Saturday?
What I did like, I liked the fact that it was more of what we kind of. I mean, of course, they're not going to show anything because it's going to be bland. It's going to be even, right. But I do like the fact that Shakir and Allen still has that connection.
Oh yeah,
and he can sit in that zone and find a pocket, and Allen can find him. He's going to be maybe our zone killer, and I like that. I went to camp and also seen the fact that Curtis Samuel is fast as shit. So
I like it.
I'm really excited about that because the bubble screens, and I was hearing you guys off mic. We didn't have it. I don't know why we didn't have. I don't know what's going on with it. But if you got somebody fast like that, you have to use that. That's just another arsenal in this offense, and I like it. I like the fact that our offense is going to be different this year and not so catering to one. And not even that. Did they even throw the ball to Kincaid Saturday?
No, I don't think so.
I didn't see Kincaid at all.
I don't think, but that's
he was out there. He was out there.
No, they were both out there.
Yeah, I didn't see either one of them.
But that's not. I feel like that's something that they don't want to show until the regular season.
They don't, and there's also tight end 3 position battle with Quentin Morris and Zach Davidson.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think they want to they already know what we got in our 1 and 2 or 1A, 1B. So it's nice to see. I mean, Quentin Morris didn't really have an opportunity, but he didn't put anything good out there. So it would be a shame to see that's a downfall on him.
Touchdown, though.
But it was a terrible pass by Trubisky.
It was.
So it was but the thing is, it was also a bad transition by Quentin Morris. You didn't prop yourself up in the best position to get the ball. Like, I don't know if your legs got caught in between each other
why does he always look like he's fumbling?
Honestly, I don't think that was Quentin Morris's fault.
It wasn't, but he also
Mitch
didn't
just threw it into the wrong side of the field.
Yeah.
I think he was expecting to break inside and the ball was going to be there, and he threw it high and outside. But in a way, too, that Quentin Morris is used to playing with Josh.
Yeah.
He's not used to playing with Trubisky. He's used to turning around and expecting that shit where it needs to be. You know what I mean?
True that.
But I get it, guys. Like we didn't like what we seen, but not you guys specifically. I'm just saying in general, all the ready to hit the panic button and all that. It's like chill.
And how Josh got benched for Trubisky and all that. Like, come on, guys,
relax.
I mean, it's just fitting the narrative when it comes to Josh Allen and the whole, off season. It's again, I hate the off season. I love it and hate it too, but I don't want to say that there's this media that just likes to pile on Josh Allen because it doesn't fit the narrative of them being wrong, because everybody thought Josh was going to be a bust and he's not. So now he doesn't fit the narrative of you're supposed to be a bust. Now you're not. Now I got to say you're overrated, which is like, stop. Right. And now they're nitpicking because the guy led the league in touchdowns, but you didn't get the MVP, but you gave it to some. It's just this whole thing.
You gave it to somebody that had Tyrod Taylor stats.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Tell him.
Let's be real. Both of Lamar Jackson's MVP seasons had the same exact numbers as Tyrod Taylor.
Mind you,
rushing
first MVP season, Josh Allen had better stats than him besides rushing.
Well, honestly, too,
everything else was better.
I feel what you're saying, T, on the media narrative, but I feel like once that report with the executive that said he was overrated, I feel like some of the media was kind of like, all right, like we need to chill out a little bit.
Yeah, no,
he's definitely not overrated.
Absolutely. Yeah. Some came out and said, okay, listen, I get you guys don't like Josh, but don't strip him of his talent. Like, stop.
Like Colin Cowherd, he was perfect last year.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh is overrated last year. Overrated. This year, it's like, oh, stop it. He's not. He's led the league and he's put the most touchdowns up in history. Like in the first 4 years. Like it's like, we got a shot because we have 17.
Yeah.
Not
At
many
some point,
teams.
you just gotta stop.
There's only one other team in the NFL that would say they would take their quarterback over ours.
Right. Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, he's fourth right now. He's not even the number one.
It doesn't matter. I don't even care about none of that.
I don't either.
Lamar Jackson.
I don't care.
Threat quarterback in history. Dude, I love Lamar. And I hate when they put Lamar out there because they make me want to talk bad about Lamar. When I love Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm like, he's not better than Josh. If we're doing a fantasy draft or however, I'm picking Josh over Lamar any time of the day. Any time of the day.
The only other one that I would listen to an argument, and I'm not saying I agree with it, but Joe Burrow. I can listen to somebody argue.
But even that, if you take him right now, his man can't stay healthy. He's been in the league for 3 years and played one full season.
But I agree.
He's a great quarterback, but he can't stay healthy. And the best ability is availability.
But he's also done something that Josh has not been able to do.
Yeah. But it's not all him. Joe Burrow's not the Chiefs Slayer. It's the Bengals, not Burrow. It's the Bengals.
I don't know.
It's the coaches.
I don't know. They didn't beat him last year when he wasn't out there.
I mean,
Joe Burrow's that dude. Joe Burrow's that dude. Like I
like Joe Burrow too.
Nah, he's Joe Cool for a reason. I don't want to disrespect, and I hate when these people put us into a position where we gotta dog and hate these other competition. When I love them all. The only person I hate is Tom Brady, but I got respect.
I don't even hate Tom Brady anymore.
I don't even hate him anymore. He's off the league.
Not anymore, or I would say fucking Mahomes. Yeah, I hate that motherfucker. I love him as a football player, but as a Bills fan, I hate him.
Yeah, he's
because we just can't get over.
Not saying he's the next Tom Brady is the next Tom Brady, but he's the next villain for the Buffalo Bills.
Right.
So.
Like I have a hate for Mahomes like I used to for LeBron. Like I respect.
Right, gotcha.
Now, mind you, I don't hate LeBron anymore because he's on my Lakers, and I was forced to eat that one. But I always respected the greatness, but you hate him, like you just
for sure.
And
that's
too,
what
I
I'm
was
saying
when
it goes to Josh. I guess it comes with the territory that Josh is getting all this hate. So it just, I guess you just take it in stride because you're going to have to, you're going to have to. But I'll say this about something I did like. I like the fact that Kyer Elam is having confidence.
Yes.
I like it.
I
do too.
So I see.
And he doesn't have to come in here and wow everybody. He doesn't need an interception on every drive or lock everybody down. But as long as you can stay consistent, I mean,
as long
you're
as
good with us.
Yeah, as long as you can give me that Dane Jackson feeling where if Benford or Douglas goes down, I could feel okay.
And he might just be a step above that Dane Jackson.
I was a big Dane Jackson. I was a big Dane Jackson guy. So.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
I always loved Dane.
Me too.
He
was consistent.
He
was consistent.
He wasn't great, but you didn't worry about him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You weren't going into the game thinking, "Oh, Dane's about to get cooked."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
he was happy with what we had.
Yeah. I had to do
too. Yeah.
I had to do a double take. I forgot he switched his number to 5.
Yeah.
5. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "Who the hell's number 5?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." Like,
I mean, his whole off season, his
all
whole
these number switches,
training. Yeah, right. These training camp. He's just been very consistent in training camp. Now, if it can translate to the regular season, the preseason to the regular season, it'll be great because injuries are part of this game. So if one of our guys go down, which Benford seems to be the one that goes down all the time, then he can just slide right in there with confidence because they said we cleaned the slate. Nothing that happened last year is coming over to this year. And that's what I like about Bobby Babich. He is a guy who is going to motivate you, who is going to try to bring out the best in yourself. So, and if that's Kyer, and I love it. I love it.
Yeah, and you guys remember too, this was the first preseason game. They were experimenting on who's going to call the defense.
Yeah.
Bobby Babbage. McDermott gave it to Babbage for this game,
Mhm.
so they're still working those kinks out too. You know.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see. Let me just give some quick shout outs, man. Obviously, shout out to Tommy. He the one who runs it all, man. Please make sure everybody in here right now jump over to YouTube and follow the Mafia Sports Report YouTube channel. All week long, we got great content. We got Bills content. We got wrestling content. We got UFC Fight Night content. And then obviously Tommy also does his Bill content as well. Post game, he's on every week. So definitely make sure you guys are subscribing to the Mafia Sports Report YouTube channel. And yeah, shout out to everybody in the building, man. We got Jason, we got my man Kenneth. He might jump in later on. We got Joey, he's always on here. So yeah, nothing but love to everybody. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And let's keep building, keep growing. We got Tia Stell in the building with their Not Your Average podcast with the built-in Buffalo. So definitely follow her as well, man. The season's coming right here, right around the corner. Week 2 is right next week. So definitely get your Bills content ready and
Arizona's like 3 weeks
and locked in. I'm telling you, not even
Yeah,
month away.
man.
So
let's go.
I'm telling you, get them alerts locked in and stay tuned. We got big things coming in this year. So I definitely want to keep following us.
That's what's up.
So T,
yep.
Anything else about, because I got some I got a couple questions I want to ask you about the season. So you got anything else you want to add about the preseason game before we get into that?
No, we could just
skip kind of just bury that because there's really not much we can dive into. Because when it comes to the preseason game, we all know what was wrong was the line. Can we just agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The offensive line looked.
I mean, I got a bunch of
one plus, and I can't pronounce this freaking kid's name. The Van Pran.
Van
Granger.
Yeah, he was solid.
Cedric Van Pran Granger.
Yeah, he played solid. He played solid. I like.
So did the rookie. Oh my god.
Oh, I know. Shit.
Solomon.
Yeah.
Oh, Javon Solomon. Yep.
Yes.
Javon Solomon.
He played really, really well.
I got a problem with because I feel like he's overshadowing my guy Dorian Williams. That is my guy. He is a hitter. Yo, stop with this whole rookie. No. Do not overshine my man Dorian Williams. I still hear the fucking smack from last year in the playoffs when he stopped the 3rd and 5 and made the guys punt. I still hear the smack in my head. So no, don't sleep on Dorian Williams. He's gonna get his run.
Believe still got Nick Morrow too now. Come on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like he was a Pro Bowler a couple years ago.
Listen, this defense is gonna be live.
Okay, yeah. So before we get into the season, one more question. I seen it. You posted it. How do you feel about them working out Corey Davis?
Ooh, if it's a Corey Davis, I remember that retired for the Jets, right?
Yeah, if that's the one you're going off of, I'm hoping we get the Corey Davis that was in Tennessee that was at least halfway decent.
Okay. You know what? Listen, I'm about more the merrier, I guess. If I like it, to be quite honest,
I do too.
I'll say this. I like our wide receiver room because it's a bunch. Can't talk. But a lot of people are saying that the wide receivers we have is one type of wide receiver. Yeah, and I'm like, all right, okay, cool, whatever. I like it because of the different body types that we have now. Mm-hmm. I'm good this year with our wide receiver room. If you add more, that's great. I mean, we lost Claypool, whatever. I was really pulling for him. But things happen.
Me too. I had a lot of hope for him.
Because I just think he's too young to not.
See him in the XFL.
Right. I think he was just too young. He went from being a all right wide receiver to you fell off. Yeah. So I was really rooting for him. Yeah. But I'll say this, and we can move on. This wide receiver room right this year, okay, cool. Next year, I think it's going to be totally different. Yeah. I think we're going to add something.
You're going to have plenty of money to do it.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have the money, and the people we got is going to be so much better.
Yeah, I don't want this season to rush, but I'm looking for next year, and I want to see what this wide receiver, what they're going to do with this wide receiver.
Listen, I'm telling y'all right now, Cincinnati better not play around with Jamar Chase. Oof. Cincinnati might not play. That owner has been notorious for not playing his players.
Yeah, he's cheap.
Yeah.
Him and monitor that situation in Dallas. I'm telling y'all, Jerry Jones keep playing with CD Lamb.
See,
Yo,
wait, you know that's
who's
his
talking
cousin.
about? Yeah.
That's his cousin. So
I'm telling y'all, like, listen.
if we had a CD,
What's to
that
stop
would change a lot.
What's to stop Brandon Bean from going? Listen, we'll give you a couple
and
first round
he's
draft
young too. Still,
Yeah.
isn't he like Josh's
Yeah.
age, somewhere around there?
Yeah,
younger
yeah,
than
like
Josh,
28,
right?
27 maybe.
CD, I think
What
he's
is he?
younger than that. I think
24?
He's like
I think
25.
Okay.
CD, I don't think he's that young. I think he's like 28, 27.
He's only been in the
He's
league.
been in the league for a while. Not
Yeah.
a while, but I say at
All
least
right, let
5
me check
years.
this out.
How much?
Yeah, look it up while we talk.
25. My wife just looked it up. 25.
25?
Oh, really? 25?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
young. That's great. Oh my
That's
goodness.
Now
awesome.
you tell me, would
That
you
is.
entertain 2 first round draft picks for CD?
Hell
Lamb?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So would
What are
I.
you talking
He's
about?
proven.
would I.
He's proven.
And I throw in that second round pick that we got for Diggs. Like,
Because you know about the.
and then
You heard,
if you're Brandon Bean, you can make the new contract kick in when we have all the money.
yeah.
Like
Right.
you could
Oh, you know
structure
he
it
know how
that
to do
way.
it.
That's what
He
I'm
know how to do
saying.
it.
So, like, I'm not saying we're gonna go after CD Lamb, but that's a situation to kind of look at, man. Because
Yeah.
You definitely want to understand that. You want to be in the mix.
if we're
Yeah.
still winning, but Bean's not happy with what he see from receiver, that trade deadline might get interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know he never really does much in the trade room.
I mean,
In
Rasul
all
Douglas.
these years, the biggest thing he ever done was Rasul Douglas.
That was
was
big,
it.
though.
And I feel like that was the only move he ever
was
made
so
in the trade deadline. Can we remember
Well, no,
last
'cause
time we made a move in the trade deadline?
Was Diggs in the trade deadline or no? No,
No,
wasn't.
Diggs was right before
No,
the draft.
Diggs
Right
not
before the
yet.
draft. Yep.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So that was like I feel like the only move we made in the trade deadline.
Remember
and
a couple
hit.
years ago, we were looking for a wide receiver at the trade deadline and we didn't get one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm just saying that's a situation you could kind of look.
Kelvin Benjamin.
Yeah,
Let's not talk about him.
Yes,
I remember
Benjamin.
I got hyped when we got him. I remember
He's
when we
two
got him. I
Popeye
was
biscuits
hyped.
away from being a tight end. I still can't forget that quote. I remember watching that game live. And I forgot to do Kenny or I forgot to do name the announcer.
Kenny Edwards, probably.
Yeah. He said he's two
Kenny
Popeye
Albert.
biscuits away from being a tight end. I'm like, yo.
And then not even that, he became a tight end and still was garbage.
Yeah.
So,
But so
long way we came from.
I'm gonna tell you. I told Cuz this already, and I'm gonna say it again when we do our show to kick the season off. But I think for the Bills this year, it's either 12. It's anywhere between 10-7 and 12-5.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm looking at.
Okay.
I'm leaning towards
10-7.
12-5. To be honest with you, I really think I MVP. Josh, I really think he's going to win it this year. And that's just not me saying it as a homer. I feel like if we're really good, it's going to be because of him. And the media is going to have no choice but to give it to him. He has no number one receiver. He's going to go in. He's going into the season with a crew of misfit receivers.
Yeah, you're right.
If you're going to give Patrick Mahomes that grace, you got to give Josh Allen that grace. Do you not?
I'm in the middle. I'm 11-7. What I like what you said is that he's with misfits, right? Because when he first came in, he had Smurfs. So and he
everybody
elevated
under 6 foot.
Right. He elevated those guys. And I mean, if anybody could do it, and he was freshly in the league and now he has all this experience. So I think if anybody can do it, it is him. So I mean, I'm excited for this season because it's something that we've not really It's definitely it's not the same. It's not Josh throwing to Diggs. It's not Josh like, oh, got Diggs on a sling route, whatever. Not, all this other stuff. It's just exciting to see different players in a different scheme. Like Joe Brady is going to scheme this shit up, and it's going to be, to me, it's going to be exciting. I don't know.
Yes, I agree. I'm really looking forward to Curtis because he had his career year under Joe Brady in Carolina.
Right.
So Joe Brady knows how to use him. So, I mean, as long as health is going to be the biggest thing for him because he's always got a nagging injury here or there in the season. And I don't know. I'm just excited. Like you said, I'm excited.
Yeah. I mean, I see somebody had put in there that the rookie needs to start. I think that
You might see that eventually.
You definitely will see that, but also too, I think that they like the fact that Connor McGovern is. I mean, this is natural position. So I mean, why not try this guy out? I mean, do you want a rookie on this line with Josh? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, they put Osiris Torrance on the line last year.
But you see what Osiris did.
And the big difference was when he finally started that rookie in Torrance.
Yeah,
it was a great elevation in our O line. Plus, it also elevated Spencer Brown because I could tell you for one right now, I wanted Spencer Brown out the building.
Yeah, he had a really good.
I wanted him to leave this jersey in the locker room and walk home. I was done with him
next year,
and it wasn't until Osiris Torrance got in the building that elevated his game. So,
and let's hope he takes another step this year.
Yeah,
let's hope it's not just like a rookie, a rookie.
I got a question. Did he re-sign with us or is he coming up soon?
Who's that?
Spencer Brown.
I think this is his contract
he's
year.
coming up. Yeah.
So we want him to play well, but then it's like, I don't want to pay him. I ain't trying to pay him.
I don't know if they'll pay him though.
Okay.
They might.
I say they're gonna have a lot of money next year.
Yeah, you're right. They will. They will have a lot of money. But he's also had these up and down seasons, right? So if he has a great season, definitely you want to pay your guys because what do? You recruit, you draft, and you pay. You keep your guys. That's what you normally do.
I mean, Jason got a great point right here. I mean, sometimes you got to throw somebody in the water and let them learn how to swim. And McDermott, that was never part of his philosophy. He usually let everybody sit for a good year, let them learn and develop, and then he throws them out there. Now McDermott's in a situation where we got to play these rookies. We got no choice. So, I mean, he has a great point where sometimes you got to let these people sink or swim, and then we go from there.
I would normally agree with that. I'm sorry, T. I would normally agree with that, but centers, that's a tough spot.
It is.
That's why I'm pushing back because I don't know if you. I don't know. For me, I don't want, and it's just speaking fan
trial and error. Yeah.
Right. I don't know if they want to do that with a Josh Allen right now.
Yeah.
Connor McGovern has and I know he has the experience too. I know he didn't allow no sacks either, just like Osiris Torrance. I know he's a 2-time champion. I understand that, but he also was working with the 3s and he was working with the 2s. It will be a different story if he came in and started just working with the 1s. And this is just my personal thing. So, Torrance came in and started working with the 1s immediately.
Right.
And so I mean, I don't know.
Well, then
I could be wrong.
I mean, no,
you got a good point. Oh, you got a good point.
But my thing is, when you're calling, it's big difference calling the offensive line signals in college than it is.
And it came out that Connor McGovern was calling because he was next to Mitch Morse,
yes,
and he was learning all of what he was saying to Josh. So it's easy for that person to slide over to play if that's your position. So from a rookie to come in to get all these signals when you already know them.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why they did what they did.
I mean, I'm hoping that they're eventually right that the rookie can step in and then that just bolsters our guard spot because then you just move McGovern right back to his guard spot.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Or you have that swing person if Spencer Brown goes down or if something happens to Deion Dawkins, you got that swing.
Have so much versatility on this line. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's
one of the spots that we do have depth.
Yeah.
And they made a really good point on Saturday. I know Cole Bishop got hurt, but man, Taylor Rapp and DeMar Hamlin. DeMar Hamlin was third string last year, and he's our starter now. Right now.
I'm
really thinking they're about to.
Not concerned about DeMar. I don't understand his hate.
They're about to break that Micah Hyde glass soon.
Look at all right. This is where I take
right
over.
Before week 1, he's in.
Look
I'm not hating on DeMar.
Yeah.
I'm just saying our third string safety from last year is our starter.
Yeah. Which was once upon a time our starting receiver when Micah Hyde went down, and this dude held it down. So I don't care what all the slander with DeMar Hamlin.
You're right.
I don't care when freaking Jay Smith was on here. dogging
he
DeMar
dogged him
Hamlin the
really
other
good.
Yeah,
week.
he can't.
Nah,
I was like, what
I
is
let him
going on
talk.
here?
I let him talk. I let him talk because I know he needed it. He needed it.
He hasn't been around in a while, so he just needed
It's
to get off
okay.
his chest.
That's okay. It's okay, and that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
But God damn it, I'm tired of the DeMar Hamlin slander. When this motherfucker stepped in week 2 and Hyde's got hurt,
Yeah.
he held it down the
I
whole
am for
entire
it.
season. And I can tell you, there's only a handful of times DeMar Hamlin got beat down deep. I could be wrong. It could be way more. But
But
it
also,
was
too,
more
he
significant and game changing.
Jalen
DeMar only
Waddle.
got beat only a couple times.
Ooh, Jalen
It-
Waddle cooked him
Vikings,
twice in that game.
Vikings, Miami, and there was one with the Green Bay. It was only a handful,
Yeah,
but
but
he
well,
held it down in that safety position when he had to fill the shoes of a size 15 Micah Hyde, and DeMar walking in with size 10s.
I don't
But you
know,
know what
cuz
DeMar did? He put them garbage bags in the toes,
I thought Jaquan
creased some joints up, and he was rocking them size 15s.
I thought
And them
Jaquan
shits
Johnson
got
played
creased.
better than DeMar Hamlin that year, to be honest.
Yeah,
oh,
man.
Yeah, I like Jaquan Johnson. I don't know why we gave up on him, to be honest. I really did.
Yeah, no, I like them too. I like them too. Even starts with an M. He went to the line.
Marlowe.
Marlowe. D. Marlowe. Yeah, I like them
oh,
too.
Dean Marlowe, got you. Yeah.
I like them too, but go ahead, T.
The safety room. I always listen. If Simmons
Micah.
was out there, right? Simmons,
Yeah, yes.
he's still out there.
Why
I
not?
get,
Pro.
That will solve
Yeah.
all our problems.
and
All
I
our
know
problems.
it's money wise, and maybe he doesn't want to come to
Make it-
camp.
Make
But
it work.
at this point,
make it.
too,
You got to
don't
make it work.
Don't you just sign somewhere for a little bit of money just to prove you can ball? Nobody's picked you up yet, so obviously you ain't that valuable.
I mean, he went on visits to the Saints and to, I think, the Falcons. So I mean, I don't know what's going
you want to
on.
go to New Orleans for 1 year, $5-6 million? That's cool. Or you can come to
The
Buffalo.
Bills are waiting to
have
the
a chance.
last moment to make their shot.
Yeah, like
That's
you
the
can.
only case. But yeah.
And how old is this guy? Is he young?
Justin
32,
Simmons?
32 or 34. 32
Justin
to 34.
Simmons? No.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I'll look at it right now. But I would say 32, 35. I would say 35.
Justin Simmons? Justin Simmons is like 26, 27.
No, he's not. Justin Simmons on the Bengals or Broncos?
No. On the Broncos.
Just 30 years old.
Okay.
He's 30.
Okay.
Veteran
Oh.
experience.
That's
Well,
still
What is
not,
his
that's
injury
probably-
history?
But also too, that's probably why they don't. They just came from a 30-year-old
Right.
safety.
1 year contract. Why not? That's what y'all love.
But also
love the
too,
1 year
maybe he
deals.
doesn't want that 1 year.
Yeah.
we don't know
You know,
what he's
'cause-
asking for. We
Right.
don't
This
know.
could be a guy who's like, I know this is my last of the last. I'm
Give me
trying to get my
3,
money
5.
and be done.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you could hit him for 2 years and void the next ones, whatever
Okay.
you want.
Let me hit you with this. Just because you said, oh, we already been there, done that with the old safety, where did that get us? Wasn't that a hit? Wasn't that successful? Obviously, we didn't get the Super Bowl.
But we had them early.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have
okay.
Hoyer and Hyde. We got them when they were 27, 28, 20, like 26.
Probably younger than
Remember,
that.
Yeah, I think it was younger than
2017.
that, yeah.
We got them in 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if
So-
what? Hoyer's what? 31 now?
31 now. Yeah.
31.
So
I
that
believe.
was 7 years ago. So we got
Yeah.
him when he was 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they was,
I
I
don't-
mean,
I'm not opposed to the Justin Simmons.
I'm not
Yeah,
opposed because I think he still can play. The man can play, So
Yeah,
get him. If
right.
you can get him, get him. We
Yeah.
need some safety help. I mean, Edwards is, we don't even know what's going on
We
with
don't know
Edwards.
what's going on with him.
Hey,
we
real
really-
quick.
Jordan
Real
Poyer's
quick.
33.
Shout out
years
to
old.
my Bills Mafia all the way out
33?
in Italy.
33. Oh,
Yo, we got Bills Mafia Italy in the building, man. Shout out to everybody over
Bills
there.
Mafia in
Hey,
Italy.
Yes, sir, man. Make
That's
sure you
what's
like, share,
up.
subscribe. Tune in, man. Nothing but love, man. We got connected earlier in the off season, man. Great people. Make sure you guys stay tuned in over there. So all my Italy fan base, man, we love you guys. Man, stay connected, stay tuned, man. Go Bills.
He is a top 5 safety.
What part of Italy you in? What part of Italy you in, brother? Let us know. Yeah, Simmons is a
true.
top 5 safety. He's right.
Oh yeah, he definitely is. He definitely is. But he had the experience.
Again, a great point to Michael Hyde, and they were role players. And if anybody can make elite players out of safeties, it's Sean McDermott. So that's his bag. This is bag.
Right.
So, our freaking back end last year was shaky. So,
Yeah.
I just didn't think it was going to start in the beginning of the season.
Did we get any updates on Milano today?
Oh, just an arm injury. What you got, T?
Nothing.
No.
They haven't said a thing, and I probably do it tomorrow before they practice with Pittsburgh.
The way Sal Capaccio was talking about him on GR on the way home yesterday, you would have thought they announced that Milano was out for the season.
Yes,
it's like, dude,
I was scrolling, looking. I was like, "What's going on?"
I mean, too. Like, I'm like,
nothing.
But the way they were talking on GR, it's like, oh, here we go. Now we got to replace. Like, I didn't hear that he was going to miss any time.
I was like, okay, what is going on now?
Yeah, that kind of. I heard
And
that
how
he
old is
got hurt, and
Milano?
I was
He's
like, oh
only 28 maybe,
Milano's 30. He just
30. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, it's about. You got. I don't know how long
that is for a while.
Play. So you got a backup. You got his backup is Williams. So he just needs to slow down a little bit. I think Dorian will be a great linebacker. He just has to slow down. Like
Bernard been a star. He took over the defensive playbook and been a leader. So straight star with him. It would have been nice to keep Terrell Dodson, but he's shining somewhere else. But I was
fine for him. I was fine that he left.
Yeah.
To be quite honest.
Okay.
It gives more snaps to Dorian Williams.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I like Dorian, Spectre. Spectre's always been there, but I haven't really heard or seen much.
Yeah,
that's more special teams, and he's always seems like he's injured.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Shout out to man Steve Noble, man. We appreciate you in the comment section. Nothing but love over there. Let's move on to your thought. I mean, I guess we already talked about your thoughts on the season. Who are you really more excited for this season? Despite the Keon Coleman, and obviously the person we all love is Josh Allen. But who are you really most excited for to this Bills game? Who do you really look forward to week in, week out? Who do you really want to shine this year?
Well, I really want to group. I want him to take a step.
Nice.
Like I really, really like he has so much potential when he sets the edge. Like if it's him and it's AJ Epinesa, and they set the edge, I think they're unstoppable. And then you have Ed Oliver going up the middle with Jones.
Yeah.
Once that line of defense is clicking, it's unstoppable. But I need Rousseau to bring it this year. I really, really do. And it's there because the few times he starts, he gets injured a little bit. So, but
I
would say the guy on the other side too. I want to see another consistent year out of Epinesa.
Yeah. And you know what? Not even that. So at practice, they had Epinesa inside. Could you imagine him being inside?
He did that a little bit.
I want Greg Rousseau inside.
But listen,
I want his big ass in the middle of the field.
And let Bond set the edge. What hell?
Man, I'm telling you.
But it's so much potential, though.
Huh?
There's so much potential. My bad.
No, you good. I said they should have a jet package where they put Von, Epinesa, like it's third and 15. Throw the Jets out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But she gotta throw that in.
Shout out to Cuz over there. Number love to Cuz.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
You said Rousseau. I like that one. I like that one. That's a good one.
Yeah. That's
we
my
got
guy
Jason
right
in the
there.
building. He said Ray Davis, and when he mentioned him, I like what I seen from Ray Davis. And then my boy Kenneth from Bills United podcast, he raved about him when he jumped on my show last week. He had a lot to say. He watches the film in college. He sees what he can do. And seeing a little bit from what I've seen in the game, I see what everybody's talking about. He is that Maurice Jones-Drew type of back. He's smaller, but he's built. He can break a tackle, unlike James Cook. I feel like James Cook is that speed back, but I feel like you touch him, he falls down. So if you got a big bully back that can break tackles and march up the field and get you a solid 2-3 yards, I'm all for it. Man, shout out to Ray Davis, and maybe he can take over the backfield when we don't need James Cook no more.
You remember when they signed Devin Singletary and Zach Moss?
Yes.
And they're trying to go for that 1-2 punch. Yep. And it seemed never to get off because Zach Moss was always injured. And then he went to Indy and got, his shit together apparently. But I think this is that 1-2 punch right now with these two guys when it comes to Ray Davis and James Cook. Like, I'm excited for Ray Davis because I think he's going to have a role in this team. I think also too, what's it, Johnson? My God.
Teron
Johnson. No.
Corner.
Yeah, no, the running back. Ty Johnson.
Ty Johnson. Yeah, Ty Johnson.
I think Ty Johnson is sweet as hell too. So I mean, you got that running back room is nice.
Fast.
Yeah. For sure.
So let me go through some quick updates on the Bills and what we did this year. Let me just pull up my notes because we did make a couple moves. My man Tommy over here mentioned that we signed Ben DiNucci. So when we make that type of move, obviously the Buffalo Bills didn't see what they want to see from our backup quarterbacks. With the who's the third stringer?
Beckley, Sean, he was trash.
Bruchel.
I liked him, but he held on the ball too long, and he didn't.
He was running around in circles back there.
Yeah. So we got, obviously, I'm pretty sure his season's over because he had a head injury or something like that.
Yeah.
So that's where we get Ben DiNucci. I don't know much of him, but I would like to see of him in week 2 when I go to Pittsburgh. So there's a lot to see from him. Hopefully he can be that backup quarterback that we want to be, because honestly, because you said it early in the show, when you said you like Mitch Trubisky, from a first-round draft pick who's been on the Bills team 2 years ago, who's been around the league multiple times and was going on his 7th season in the NFL, you've been a starter. I need to see a lot more and a lot better. You're a great backup quarterback, but given your Mitchell Trubisky, I'm not happy. And the money we're paying you, I know it's backup quarterback salary, but at the same time, you're getting like a good $1 or $2 million because of your name.
I got a different idea, though. I did say I like the way Mitch played, but isn't Ryan Tannehill still a free agent?
Oh, my goodness. Here he go.
I'm just saying, who do you trust if Josh goes down? Who would you rather have?
I'm not opposed to it.
I've seen Ryan Tannehill play well.
Yeah.
I've never seen Mitch Trubisky play well. Never.
That's true. But but you probably got Mitch Trubisky for a pretty penny. Like I like less, right? But Ryan Tannehill might gonna want some money.
True, but we're at that point where it's about to start. Like either you're gonna get on a team or you're not. Like you're just
you will take what you can take.
But I think it could be one of those things. Like who was it with the Browns? Flacco. It could be one of those things.
Flacco's way more proven than
and not even that. Seeing that the Vikings stuff happened with him.
Yeah.
And
it's
Sam Darnold, I think, is the backup. And he looks like crap.
Listen,
maybe they're calling Trubisky. Trubisky.
I'm gonna say this right now.
Or Tannehill, my bad, Tannehill.
A lot of Bills fans are gonna give me a lot of hate for this, but I don't care. If Josh ever goes down in the middle of the season,
we'll say that. Anyways,
I'm calling Tom Brady first. I'm just telling y'all.
Moving on to the next topic. Anyways, don't let me end the show right now.
I'm calling the GOAT.
Amy, what's going on? Amy,
she mad at me already. I'm sorry, Amy. I'm just messing with y'all.
God.
Amy, I haven't seen you in a while. Amy, how you been?
Could you imagine? Yo, T, hold on. Because I've said this joking around with Julian. I just want to say this now that you want. Could you imagine Josh goes down?
I'll end the show right now.
Hold on.
We'll end the show right now.
Josh goes down. Brady comes back and wins us the Super Bowl. Could you imagine the cocky son of a bitch at the parade? I owned y'all for 20 years. And now I brought y'all first ring. I'm just saying. That's Buffalo for you.
That would be shitty.
we're off
but
the
I would
rails.
still be excited.
I take the ring any way I can get it
I
right
don't
now.
give a
I'll be
damn.
honest with you.
I feel you.
I'm be honest with you. I take
But
that
now
ring
you got
any
me
way.
going.
Uh-oh.
When I get off of
Uh-oh.
here, I'm going to be
Uh-oh.
praying and going on my knees because of what you said.
Yo,
And that
I'm
might
gonna
be a
be right there with you.
pause.
I'll be right there with you.
Ay, ay, ay.
My
Oh
wife-
man, let's get the
You
rails
got your
back on
wife in
track.
here.
Yeah, she ready to leave my ass after that.
Listen, it's been a wonderful show. I hate to end it, but we are getting short on time.
Gotcha,
Man,
gotcha.
wonderful
Love this.
conversations with CSL as always. We gotta have you on more.
Yes, please.
One last question: who wins the division? The Patriots?
No, let me be
Oh,
serious.
man. Let's go.
I'll say this: the division has gotten tighter. There's no bones about it, right? I mean, Aaron Rodgers is back. We know what that was, and if he stays healthy, that team is going to be there. Tua and the Miami Dolphins, they always give us problems, but then we pull away. So, and the Patriots, I don't really have them finishing last.
Joe Milton's gonna start over Drake May. I'm telling y'all.
I seen that. I think I think he's the truth. I think they picked the wrong person.
Me too.
But I'm gonna say we're gonna finish first. We're gonna win the division for sure. I just think we're gonna win the division because later on in the season, I think we play well.
Yeah,
yeah,
I agree. And that's when we get everything together and we start gelling and we start playing Buffalo Bills football.
But that also depends on how we start because our start is really, really wicked.
Mm-hmm.
You know, our few games.
Absolutely.
Going 3-0 to start, to be honest.
I like it.
And I said, don't be surprised if you go 1-3. I hope not.
Shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm sorry.
Listen,
it's tough. It's tough. I'm going through it right now.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I really, truly believe this is the year where Josh Allen shows everybody. I'm him. There's no Diggs. There's no Gabe, and he's still gonna lead us to the promised land. And listen, they were having this same conversation in Kansas City 2 years ago when they traded Tyreek Hill. What are we gonna do? We have Travis Kelce, but we don't got that number one guy, and they made it work.
I'll say this: for all that they all pretend, the players pretend that they don't hear anything. They only concentrate what's in this building. Josh hears everything everyone is saying about. Do you miss Diggs? This team is nothing without Diggs. This team lost their number one wide receiver. And they don't have a number one wide receiver on this roster anymore. How is this team going to produce Diggs-like wide receiver in this offense? This offense is not the same without Diggs. So he's hearing all of this, right? He's hearing all of this, and he's going to elevate those guys in that room. So, I mean, if I'm going to bet on anybody, I'm going to bet on Josh Allen. And, so, yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Man, forget that guy Diggs, man. Just like Josh Allen said, we appreciated everything. It was perfect. He also gave what he actually finally told people how he really felt. And I feel like we never get that. He always give you the teleprompter saying.
I mean,
like, somebody always write something out
thing.
and he tell us.
Yeah.
He also,
he's good. I mean, his PR person
he gets that from his coach.
Yes.
He gets that from his coach. McDermott don't give us shit.
When it comes down to that, I'm okay. Like, yes, I wish we would have had Diggs for another year, but I'm okay. The problem he was giving us
in his offense with this guy though.
I'll
just say that.
It would have been ridiculous now.
It would have, but
it would not have, because he would have still been causing the same trouble that he was causing.
But the thing is, it wouldn't have mattered because we still would have been producing, still would have been putting out.
But it kind of still would have mattered because, dude, he dropped that. When you drop that pass against Kansas City, you're done. You caused all this trouble, and then
that response he had to Josh Allen. Make the fucking catch. You want to talk about, I'm tired of losing. You're okay with the standard of us losing. You're okay with this and that third. Catch the fucking ball.
How about
don't walk off the field.
How about
All right,
catch
you know what?
a 60-yard pass that's right in the bucket? You didn't even
In your
have to
fucking
jump.
arms.
You didn't even have to jump up to catch it. You could have just let it hit you in stride.
Yeah,
I
Like,
ran
like
it
I
in.
like
I'm
what
starting
Amy
to think.
said.
I'm starting to think
Everybody
he dropped
eats.
that shit on purpose, bro.
Yeah, let's reel it in because this guy's no with us no longer. I love this quarterback or this
Stop
receiving
being a
room
Diggs
because
hater.
stop being a Diggs hater. Fuck that.
Who?
Fuck Diggs. I'm
Who
sorry.
said
We're
that?
not. We're not.
Who's that?
We're not.
Jim, listen. Fuck Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm saying out there, I got love for him. His number of respect
Thank
for
you
what
for
he did
4
for us.
years, but
But yeah, exactly.
you
Thank you
gotta
for
go.
4 years. But I mean, the way you exited the Bills, I got to get rid of my jersey. I still keep Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley, I wore that shit the other day. I wore that week 1. Cole Beasley, my dog. But Diggs, I
It's
can't
too
wait.
many. It's so many. When people leave, like these jerseys cost too much. You know what I'm
So I
saying?
That's
might
why
go
I
with a
go to
Keon. I
China.
might go with
To
a
China,
Keon. Keon gonna be
$30 a
here for a
jersey.
while.
Yeah,
DH
you
gate.
said Keon gonna be here for a while,
He gonna be
or
here for a little bit, at
or
least 2-3
Josh,
years.
or just Josh.
Oh, I already got
Yeah.
both of those.
Get
So.
3
Gotcha.
jerseys of Josh, red, white, and blue. That's all you
There
need.
you go. Yeah, for sure.
But there we have it. Last thing I want to say, man, is week 1 is gonna be week 2, and we got week 3. Do not panic. Do not think crazy. It's just preseason. We're trying to get everybody feet warmed up until week 1. Then we'll see what's going on, and after that, we'll evaluate from there. But nonetheless, man, it's always been a pleasure to have T. Estelle. Man, we
Thank
love
you.
you having
Thank
any
you.
other time. So please tell the people where they can find you and what you got coming up.
I'll be going live tomorrow at 11 o'clock for tea time with Robin. Also at 2 o'clock with Not Your Average Podcast in the 716. You can find me on Twitter, quote unquote X, Instagram, Not Your Average Podcast in 716. And what else? Facebook. Find me over there. Yeah, I'm here. I'm around.
See, I gotta say, I love the shirt.
Oh,
I'm
this is
rocking
Jay
with the shirt.
Spencer. I said I'm gonna come
I love
on,
it.
and he
Oh
gonna say, but
yeah,
he damn sure wasn't stay positive and
No,
test negative. Well, he
shit
tested negative,
happens.
right? Yeah,
no, but I
tested
like it.
negative,
I
but he
like it.
damn sure wasn't positive. Thank you.
Right.
And I'm gonna stay positive this year. I'm not trying to ride the roller coaster train or the roller coaster with Bills Mafia because sometimes they
It's gonna
can
be
have
crazy this year.
you. Woo,
Oh
yeah.
man, sometimes I get on social media and I just gotta get off it. It's like,
Yes,
yo,
yeah,
do some of these people actually read what they post? Like,
yeah,
like
for
it's
sure.
just,
We're all like that. Trust me. I fall victim to it too. I will admit that now.
I
Sometimes
will
I'm
shut
drunk
my
after
phone
a
off.
game. Sometimes I'm drunk after the game and like Josh Allen, you a bitch. I'm sorry.
I
I'm sorry,
used to,
Josh.
I used to be like that. 13 seconds took a lot out of me.
Yeah.
Great
I
point.
used to be like that, and like I'm not gonna lie, I love my team. I'm a diehard still, but there's that little piece of me that died during that 13 second.
Yeah,
Like
I think it's a lot. I think it was a lot.
it was just that,
Yeah.
like you can even ask Cuz, like when the off season happens, it's like, I don't even care. Like
We didn't even do a
I
show
don't
the whole
like.
offseason.
It's just I never
Yeah.
used to be like that until after that.
I do remember you guys went blank.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I do remember.
we went hibernation.
I
Yeah.
told Cuz, I said, "Yo, I need a break.
Yeah,
I need a
Yep.
break.
I
This
get
shit
it.
got me stressed. Like
Yeah,
you
I
get
get
so
it.
close, you know.
Mhm.
You get so close.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Great show as always. See, I definitely appreciate you making the
Thank
time out.
you.
Hang
Thank you
out with
guys
us
for having
tonight.
me.
Absolutely. We're gonna do
Absolutely.
more.
Anytime.
Stay tuned for the future. Is going to be a great season, folks. We're going to be big things for Mafia Talk. I'm going to be at the bars doing live shows. I'm going to be in Pittsburgh next week. I'm going to be doing live interviews with the Steelers Nation. Hey, Bills Mafia, hit me up and send me some questions. My prime question for Steelers Nation, T, I'm going to hit you with this one.
Uh-oh.
Hypothetically, Josh Allen, Troy Polamalu meets in the middle. What happens?
Josh is bowling right through his ass.
What happens?
Wait, time out. Wait, what?
6'5",
Josh Allen and
260.
Troy Polamalu meets open field. What happens?
Oh, don't do that.
I
I love Palomalo. That's my guy. I'm sorry,
Or
Josh.
Josh.
tries to leave him.
I'm sorry, Josh. You're going
You're doing
to.
the hair out, head and
Yeah.
shoulders.
Okay,
Josh might try to
Palomalo
leap over
Jr.
him.
Right.
No, I think Palomalo is just a different dude, but
He was.
damn, are they the same
And I
size?
respect it all.
No,
I respect
Josh-
it all. No.
Josh
is
is
huge.
6'5".
And I said I could see Josh Allen running him clean over
or jumping over him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But I could see Polamalu doing a backflip and a somersault and taking the ball and taking a touchdown.
Yeah,
I see it all.
Yeah, I would have to go with Josh because Josh is much bigger. Yeah,
I'm going Josh, and I'm seeing Josh getting up and doing his Josh Allen pose.
Doing that.
Yeah.
I like that question though. That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
That was a good question.
So yeah, let me know. I'm gonna be out there in Pittsburgh next or first game. So anybody in the chat in Pittsburgh, let me know where you at. Where's it popping? Let's get connected. So
it's gonna be live out there. Have
absolutely,
fun.
Absolutely, definitely appreciate that. So man, there you have another great episode of Mafia Talk. Absolutely, man. It's been a pleasure by Tia Stell showing her presence.
Thank you.
We love to have you anytime. Because with the
Absolutely.
flame as always, man. Let's get it. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Let's get it,
Love
man. We
Josh
got week
Allen.
2. Love you, Josh.
There you go.
We got week 2. There you go, man. We still miss Josh. We still miss Kobe.
We need that. Yo, hey, Bills, y'all need it. Hey, I come do it every Sunday. You can hire me.
Okay.
I'm right by the tunnel anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's a quick little couple stairs down. And
designated Josh Allen, I love you announcer. That's it. That's a job title.
Let me get it.
There you go.
Well, man, shout out to the Mafia, man. We love everybody. Nothing but love, man. Tune in next week, Wednesday at 8 o'clock. We got a lot more coming soon, so definitely stay tuned, man. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
One job to get done today, man. Find a W. Play for each other. Love y'all. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.